along with her passport and put them in the basement.
In a safe. Yep.
I mean, what then, you know, they're saying that there was physical violence when the police were there. They were questioned by Croy accused Kim of assaulting him, punching him in the back of the head. I mean, police had to warn them at one point, like, this is not appropriate behavior for 4 children that are upstairs sleeping or awake listening to this. This is getting ugly, no?
Very ugly. I mean, very ugly. And of course, they're both staying in that home because I'm sure where else do they have to go? You know, I mean, and I have no idea what the state of Georgia laws are when it comes to divorce, or if somebody leaves the house first, are you, you know, forfeiting something? I have no idea how it works. So I'm sure there's a strategy there for both of them. But yeah, doesn't seem good. It sounds like it's going to be a long, crazy divorce.
You
I
know what
don't
it's
know.
not
I
going to
mean,
do?
what?
It's not going to help you get this. Is networks do not want this. FYI,
Yeah.
newsflash, this is not what Bravo or any network wants in their arsenal. This is not going to help anybody involved get a reality TV show. Not now. No, 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 no. So when people say
What do you
it
think
doesn't work that way.
well, then what do you think she could be doing? How could she be playing this to get back on to RHOA? Because I think they're going to need her for RHOA. I mean, I think unless something drastically changes on this season, I think they're going to be seriously considering bringing her back.
Well, I recently had my good friend Mr. King here, and we both agreed, like, if this really is a disaster, we both were kind of like bringing Kim back is not enough. I think it'll be great. I think if you really, really look, bringing Kim back might be what they have to do. But I think you might, if you really are done, I think you have to go to NeNe and bring back NeNe and Kim. NeNe and Kim. Because NeNe and Kim have their
No
own
way.
I don't think they would bring back NeNe. Nope.
You know,
I
I
agree
think
with
they
you.
bring back Phaedra. I think they lure Phaedra away.
I don't
They
know.
have
Married to Medicine could go
Ray.
from a nay to a yay. Mind you, Married to Medicine has great ratings, just FYI. And traditionally, it's one of those shows like a Below Deck where, like, you may not be focused on it, but it's got great ratings. I think they're going to keep Fate. I think Kim, the only other person to bring back with Kim would be Portia. She's like the next big
Yeah, I
name.
could see that. I could see that. Okay. Maybe they bring back Portia and then there's good drama. Yeah.
But I
I
agree
don't
with
think
you.
I think
I
you're done
agree
with
with you. They're
NeNe.
gonna have to do something. They might have to. Kim is the look. I think. I don't know.
NeNe would be amazing. I mean, I don't know. Could you see a way of NeNe coming back? I mean, Andy just published a book, which I mean doesn't mean shit, right? Everybody changes their mind all the time. But I mean, he just basically published a book saying, no, we're done. Like we're done. It's
I
sad.
think they're done. I think it's kind of like the definition of insanity. Like when someone is just, I'm not forget the merits and all this, but like when someone is just like, this could save the show, but the hell that we would have to go through to get there, I think it's too risky. I really do believe that they're done with NeNe. I do, because I don't think she's easy to work with. I don't think all this time off the show would humble her. It's like you give someone an inch and they take a mile. You're humbled, and then here's your contract, and now you're not humbled. Like you already, you know what I'm saying? So I really do think it's too risky. I really don't think. I think they're done with NeNe. I actually believe. So to your point, Kim is the next one out of every name we could say here. That and Portia, there's the only two that I see. I really think Phaedra is going to be preoccupied with Married to Medicine. It's Kim.
No, I love that
but
actually.
I don't think they want all this. I mean, they don't want, I don't know. But I'm just saying, if this continues with RHOA, we need a big something big. I mean, these ratings are lower right now. It's only been 1 week. Let's not overreact. But this is worse than the OC when they decided to bring back Heather, and now
It
Tampa.
is?
600,000. Yeah.
It's worse than OC. God, OC was the worst.
Oh
I didn't even
yeah.
watch last season. I refused.
They panicked with OC with like 900,000. I mean, again, let's review it in a week or two. I'm not excited. I don't think Tamara's going to turn this whole franchise around. I think the trailer is just a bunch of
So
nothing.
bad. Wait, what did
Nothing.
you make of Shannon at the Quiet Woman running into her ex-husband? What's his name?
David Bador.
David Bador, yes. David Bador. What did we make of Shannon running into David Bador, posting on social media over the weekend? You never know who you're going to run into at the Quiet. I want to go to the Quiet Woman because I only live like an hour and a half away. I should go.
Listen, I've been in the OC and I haven't gone. It's like when I went
Gotta go.
I stayed with Jesus Jugs the last time I was there. She didn't want to go, but I will not be staying with Jesus Jugs this time. I will be staying by myself. So let's do that. Put that on the list.
Right.
We also have to go to something about her once it opens. It looks cute inside.
Yes, it does look cute. Yep, I agree. It looks adorable inside.
But you know that in the trailer when Tamara, what does she say to Shannon? Like, you're a fame whore, or you're desperate, or whatever she says to her. And Shannon's like, you're an alcoholic, or well, no, she says, I think Tamara says to her, you're an alcoholic. I think Shannon is just guys. I mean, you shouldn't look
You
up
think
to
it's desperate? You think it's desperate?
Yeah.
A lot of people were celebrating. Really? That's an interesting take because a lot of people were celebrating that moment. Your girls are going to be so happy. You don't find it sincere. You find it a strategic move that gets people talking. Good point. That's Hollywood.
I mean, God, I'm such a jaded person. I mean, I was going to say the opposite. I was going to say good move to you and all the people that took it as a pure moment. Like maybe it was like we can move past this, but you know what it is? Here's the thing. If she wasn't just photographed, like I have some behind the scenes, which I don't want to get into at the moment, like intel, like when her and John broke up and then it was really bad and really over. And then she's posting with John. So I just feel, are they back together? Between that and this, I'm just like, I don't know, Shannon.
It's a little
listen,
too strategic.
I think Shannon loves the cameras. I mean, she did turn her back on Tamara and Vicky. Now, I'm not saying those are two pillars of greatness that you shouldn't want to turn your back on. I could not imagine being friends with either of them, especially Tamara. So, but when she was on the show and they were fired, she acted like she never knew them. So I think Shannon loves the cameras, loves the salary. I don't know. I don't think Tamara is so pure. I mean, Shannon's so pure there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I didn't take it the way everyone else took it. I didn't.
Fascinating. No, look, I'm in the business. I ought to know, but I thought, oh, they looked sincere in the photo. But, and to your point, right? I mean, David wants her to stay on the show. Keeps her occupied, keeps her having a big income.
Keep her occupied, babes.
Exactly. Keeps her out of his hair. So, I mean, if David has half a brain, which it seems like he does, the best thing that could happen for David is for Shannon to stay on the show, be looking for a new man and away from David, so
he's another one
David,
though,
I'd take a photo.
Yeah.
What about him? You think he's
well, he's married to the younger one, then they're divorcing, they hate each other, to baby. Like David's I mean, who has?
They're perfect for reality TV.
Yeah. This is like whose life goes up and down that